Hello everybody, welcome back. My name's Mamiya and today we're going to be checking out some more Talented. So, last episode, in case you missed it, we played as a lovely archer and we essentially built around crit rate and triggering super fast firing abilities that also triggered explosive arrows. So we're using the shrink ray to basically make really strong enemies super weak and duplicating them, so we're getting more XP, farming XP that way, and our explosive arrows doing AoE damage to take out the big hordes. But in completing a run with the archer, we unlocked the wizard, so should we try them out today? The wizard uses powerful spells to decimate enemies. Basic attacks can be weak. Magic points. Abilities cost magic points. Magic points regenerate over time. Okay. Core talents. We got a fireball. Shoots a fireball that deals 10 damage and applies burning. Burning deals 1 damage per second and causes the target to explode on death, dealing 3 damage to nearby enemies. Or a cyclone. Conjure a cyclone in target direction, dealing 4 and dragging back all enemies hit. I think we want to go for a cyclone build. Let's try that. If this guy's basic attacks are quite weak, then I feel like we need some sort of way to get enemies away from us. Ooh, he attacks quite slow as well. I think a lot slower than the archer. So it appears our magic points are what's below us. Let's just do a tornado out there. Yeah, below the health is magic points. We get 3 talent points and recruits crawlies will now appear. MP regeneration up increases magic point regeneration by 2. What did this show us? Evocation. Whenever you cast a spell, you reduce the cooldown of other spells that are on cooldown by 2 seconds. Okay, that seems sick. I think we got to go there. I do kind of want XP though. MP regen. Let's get this XP. And then we'll head up in that direction. And we're going to increase the speed just a tad. We got spiders. Ooh, that's a new enemy. Wonder if that's unique to the mage, because the archer had rats. It looks like the little guys are a little bit faster than the big guys. And we didn't even need to use our skill. 5 talent points. Nice. Lower cooldowns. What's this? Magic up. Increase maximum magic points by 5. Ooh, hello. Straight flush. Gain 15% bonus ability damage for each ability learned. Okay. That makes me think that we need to be spamming abilities. Now, do we want lower cooldown? I don't think there's any nodes this way. I reckon it goes up and round like that. So I reckon we get maximum magic. Ooh. Ability power up. Abilities gain 20% bonus damage to enemies. Okay, that's going to be extremely powerful when we get there. Oh my god, did you see that? What a play. We managed to avoid getting hit. Amazingly. Stay away from me, dude. Got no interest in you. Oh, we actually got hurt there. Yikes. Could have used our cyclone but we're fine. We got 4 talent points and enemies have 10% more movement speed. Okay, so we can actually go that way. What's this? Ethereal knowledge. On level up, you create 2 elemental sprites in random lanes. An elemental sprite is a helper that deals 2 damage and applies a random stats effect. I do actually want to get that. Then we'll head up and get evocation. What's this? Magical hat. Learn a nearby random rare talent. We may want more talents before we get the purple talent. Let's just... Okay. I like these sprites. We're leveling up relatively frequently. Beautiful. 5 talent points, and nights now feel 5% longer. When you cast a spell, you reduce the cooldown of other spells. We don't actually have spells. So let's get the magical hat. And we got another ethereal knowledge. That showed us Illuminate, increase experience gained by 15%, and the light provided by talents on the talent tree by 50%. That sounds fun. We could go for another magical hat. This costs 2. Let's just get it now. Why not? It's not immediately useful for us. Granted, but... We go for knowledge is power. Increase experience granted by all experience gems on the floor by 50%. Oh, yeah. If we can go Omega XP, that'll mean that we're firing a lot more of them sprites out as well. Just out me face. We're doing burning, or was that this? That must have been a sprite that was doing burning there. Also, one of the enemies set on fire. Last guy. Sick. Lodges will now appear. And we got 5 talent points. Let's get maximum mana. More ability damage. Do you know what? We'll just head over in this direction. MP regen and health. Unfortunately, we need 2 to get that. What if we go get max XP instead? And we can get rousing knowledge to give us ability power and then experience on our next levels. I think we're going to need a lot of mana. Something tells me. Let's bonk those guys out of the way. Not sure what determines the direction, if it's random or not, that the spirits come out. I think if I remember rightly, it did say it was random. Last guy. Beautiful. And we can get knowledge is power. Increase experience granted by all experience gems on the floor by 50%. We can get rousing knowledge. On level up, gain 10% ability power until the end of the night. And then, do we want to head in this direction? I think we do. We want to get more XP. Let's get attack speed, more XP. And then do we not already have that? I think that's the one that we got. To get the elemental sprites. Yeah. What's up here? Power orb. Create an orb that permanently orbits you. Your orbs deal 2 additional damage. That sounds like a fun build. It has a massive cooldown, the XP thing, though. That's the only thing. At least our whirlwind doesn't. We can spam that relatively guilt-free. And because we picked up that purple talent, we're getting cooldown reduction on our XP every time. Oh, we got hit there. Every time we use our whirlwind. Let's see how much that affected us. 5 talent points. Enemies have 10% movement speed. Well, we're definitely going up. Let's get more mana. More XP. Abilities dealing 20% more damage is so good. But I think we want to go for the Illuminate. I do want the Power Orb as well. But we're heading in the direction of this Illuminate. Basically going straight up. We want to use the XP bonus tactically. So probably want to use it when there's a lot of XP on the ground. Right now. Our sprite's keeping us alive here. Bouncing the enemies back. Did that one without getting hit. 6 talent points. Knights now feel 5 seconds longer. Well, time to illuminate. We got 3 points left. Gain 15% bonus ability damage for each ability learned. I think we go for a power orb here. What's this? Arcane 1, your basic attacks have 10% chance to fire an additional magic bolt that deals an additional 6 damage. We're not doing that. Let's get a straight flush. So we get 15%. Or is it 30% additional bonus ability damage there, I think, actually. What's this? Cosmic Lance. Fire a lance that pierces enemies and deals 8 damage. It then sticks in the ground and explodes, dealing 18 damage when hit. I wouldn't mind going in that direction, to be honest. Or what's Lightning Crash? Shoot a piercing lightning bolt in a target direction, dealing 21 damage and applying shock to all enemies hit. That's pretty cool as well. Is it better than Cosmic Lance? 7-second cooldown, 3-second cooldown. We can spam this. But does that mean it costs 10 mana to use? Yeah, maybe we don't have enough mana for that. We definitely need more mana regen. So far, oh, I'm feeling relatively safe. Only a couple of enemies have managed to get near us. Our attacks have a bigger AoE than the arrows did, anyway. 7 talent points. Enemies receive 10% less knockback. Which way do we want to go? Do we want to go for this lightning crash, or do we want to go for the cosmic lance? Let's see, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So we can get either of them now. Can we see anything on the other sides of the map? We don't really want this. Yeah, let's head left. Let's get the cosmic lance. Ooh, we can't get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. We won off. But we got more health, we got lower cooldowns, we got more damage on abilities and more XP. And attack speed increase. What is this? Efficacy. Gain 20% more XP from killing enemies with any stats effect on them. We definitely want to get that. Increase maximum magic. I think if we're heading in that direction, then let's pick this up rather than this magic up here. We do want the cosmic lance, but we can't get it just yet. I'm waiting until there's a big chunk of XP on the ground. Like, probably after we do one of our whirlwind attacks, like now. There we go. So we get 50% XP from all that. What I'd love is something like you gain mana every time you level up. I bet that is a talent. Oh shit, our whirlwind doesn't actually go that far. It goes like halfway down one of these corridors. Shit. Six talent points. Recruits. Mega blobs will now appear and enemies now spawn 10% more frequently. Let's get the cosmic lance. Can we move these around? Yeah. Then we'll get XP up twice and efficacy for even more XP. What is this? Super effective. When a stats effect is applied to an enemy from any source, they take 6 damage. What's up here? Arcane wand. Yeah, we don't want arcane wands. 10% chance to fire an additional magical bolt. Magic missiles is up there. I wouldn't mind another one of these ethereal knowledge. There's a power orb over there. I think we want to head over to this super effective, which means we go up this way. Double up, create 2 orbs that permanently orbit you. Okay. Magic missiles is over there. Fire 12 magical missiles into random lanes, each dealing 3 damage. Ability damage also increases the number of missiles fired up to 50. Nice. Frost Nova, create a blizzard around you, dealing 9 damage and applying frostbite to all enemies in a small area. Frostbite reduces movement speed by 50% for 4 seconds. Cool. Let's try our lance and get some XP. Let's throw a lance down that lane and fire off a tornado. Another lance, please. We're running out of mana. Oh, that spider nearly got us. That was the last enemy. I totally missed that. 7 talent points. Fortitude enemies have 25% more health. Momentum enemies have 10% more movement speed. Now let's just head up in this direction. So get more cooldown reduction. We got minus 23% cooldown reduction. Durable up. Create 2 orbs that permanently orbit you. And then more XP. More damage. More XP. It's cost 2, so we can't get it just yet. I would like magic missiles. What's up here? Magical hat. I think we just save our points for now. And we'll get super effective and then head in the direction of the magical hat. Do we want to go down for these magic missiles or go up and get these magic missiles? I think we might be served best going up, to be honest. Do we lose the points? Let's see. Our levels, come on. There we go. Oh, those balls are super helping us. Getting 2 extra. We fire a tornado to one side and then throw a spear at the other. Love it. Let's get a little bit more money. More XP, should I say. Boom. 8 talent points. Nice. Formation. Enemy waves will now contain an additional enemy, and enemies have 25% more health. Let's get super effective. I do want to get this magical hat. Let's go XP, attack speed, magical hat. Did we gain that? Learn a random nearby rare talent. I think we got rousing knowledge there. Yeah. Interesting, sorry. What's this? Teleport to a new talent tree, leaving this one behind. Immediately gain 12 talent points. What? You can do that? Well, I think we got to do it for science, don't we? Next night, we'll go to a new talent tree and see what's cooking over there. Enemies should be a little bit tankier. Ooh. 25% more health, apparently they have, so... We'll see. The spiders have gotten bigger. Oh, we're running out of magic. Come on, game. Get us some more. These spirits are doing the Lord's work. They must have saved us from so much damage by now. Ooh, he says as he takes a hit. 8 talent points. Reinforcements. Enemies will now spawn 10% more frequently, and enemy waves will now contain an additional enemy. Well, we're going into this insightful portal. Get more XP. What's that? Frosty orbs. Create 3 glacial orbs that orbit you and a 50% chance to apply frostbite. Frostbite reduces movement speed by 50% for 4 seconds. Well, we're heading in that direction. Absolutely. Arcane Wand. Your basic attacks have 10% chance to fire an additional magic bolt, dealing an additional 10 damage. More XP. We're on 190% XP here. MP regen up. More attack speed. Can we get there? I think we can. More XP. 15% bonus ability damage for each ability learn. Lower cooldowns. And yeah, Frosty Orbs we got there. Amazing. Now, what's over here? Double up. Create 2 orbs that permanently orbit you. I think. Should we become orb-pilled? Arcane Wand. Rousing Knowledge. I would still like magic missiles, so I do think we head in that direction. And get attack speed and mana. And then we can get more orbs there. Yeah, that'd be cool. Sure. Oh ho. Now, is it the glowing ones that are that freeze? These orbs are sick. We just need to wait for a lot of XP to be on the ground, then we can double it up. There we go. That seems like a decent amount. Hell yeah, we got a level out of that. We have been hit, amazingly. We have our XP multiplier up again, so let's pop it. Nice. Is this the last enemy? 12 talent points. Holy. We are leveling up like mad. Momentum. Enemies have 10% more movement speed, and Fortitude. Enemies have 25% more health. Let's get magic missiles. Gonna put magic missiles on our main ability there, actually. And then we'll get more orbs. I would like mana regen. But what's this? D6. Reroll all nearby unlearned common talents into rare talents. I mean, that just sounds like fun. So, absolutely. Let's 15% bonus ability damage. We've even got enough. Dun, dun, dun. Learn 5 epic talents in a single run. And what do we get? Ethereal knowledge on level up. Create 2 elemental sprites in random lanes. That'll be our 3rd one, so we'll be creating 6 sprites. Efficacy, 20% more XP from killing enemies with a stats effect. More orbs and power orb. Create an orb that permanently orbits you. Your orbs deal +2 additional damage. Look at the beauty of those orbs. Let's see. Magic missiles is great. Spam abilities, and we should be able to get quite a bit of XP here. Although we're running out of mana rapidly. Gain 500% bonus ability power as a wizard. Shit. I clicked the wrong button. And get some more XP. I was trying to make the XP on the ground give us 50% more, but I pressed 3 rather than 4 there. Queens will now appear. We got 11 talent points, and enemy waves will now contain an additional enemy. I think we got to get all of these. More elementals. Adorable orbs. Create an orb that permanently orbits you. And 20% more XP from killing enemies with a stats effect on them. That's a lot more XP. Let's go more into efficacy. See what's over here, maybe? That gives us maximum mana and health, sure. XP. What's over here? Straight flush for more ability damage. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be nice when we actually make it over there. We're on 205% XP multiplier, 500% ability power. Yeah, we're good. We got so many balls. And that's a juicy amount of XP. We're not really using our cyclone anymore. Right. Let's get magic missiled. And then get 50% more XP from all that. Getting XP multipliers on XP multipliers here. Fire 25 magic missiles with a single ability. See them wasps. And I'm not a fan. But I am a fan of all this XP. They don't have ranged attacks, do they, the wasps? Are they just firing little, like, flies out at us? A second. Get a masterful combo. 263 times kills. 14 talent points. Momentum. Enemies have 10% more movement speed. And enemies receive 10% less knockback. Right. Let's go. Ability power up. Magic up. Straight flush again. 15% bonus damage for each ability learn. Is this a dead end? It looks like it is. Okay. Well, we'll go up here. Ooh, there's a power orb there. Create an orb that permanently orbits you. Your orbs deal +2 additional damage. I do like the sound of that. Getting bonus damage, increased health, and reduced cooldown of abilities on the way. The One Ring, gain 1 of every common talent. Excuse me. Browsing knowledge on level up, you gain 10% ability power until the end of the night, up to a maximum of 100%. We're going for this One Ring. We just pumped straight up this tree. Alright, let's go. We got shit to do, monsters to slay. Ooh, some enemies actually managed to get through there. Gonna try and get a load of enemies on the screen so we can get XP. Beautiful. We want to go wild with these levels. This magic missile is just crazy strong. Just like in D&D. We are spamming out loads of elementals as well. Talent points. Enemies have 25% more health, and enemy waves now contain an additional enemy. We're getting the one ring. Dun, da, da. I think that gave us loads of stuff. We seem to get a lot more magic and health. Alright, well, there doesn't appear to be much more up here. Kind of going in a dead end unless we want to go up and right. Or we could just head left. This gives us attack speed and magic up. What's over here? Cooldown, XP, cooldown. Yeah, I think we head in the direction of lower cooldowns. Arcane Wand. Yeah, I'm not really fussed about that, but I think we should keep going up. Do we want more magic up? I don't think so. There's a power orb, which we absolutely do want. What's that? Legendary secret ingredient. Your basic attacks have 20% chance to apply a random stats effect on hit. Cool. And down here is another straight flush. Gain 15% bonus ability damage for each ability learn. That's an extra 60%, I believe. Yeah, let's go. We do want the balls. We're all about them balls. Magic missiles not taking everything out there. It's a slight worry. We've got absolutely shit tons of mana. Give me all that XP. Beautiful. We're getting wicked and wild out here with all these spells we're slinging around. And all the levels. So good. Getting plus 75% XP here. We've run out of mana though. Let's get what might be our final magic missiles. Boom. How many levels did we get? 15 levels. Reinforcements. Enemies will now spawn 10% more frequently. Wonderful. Enemy waves will now contain an additional enemy. Even more wonderful. I think we do want to go down here. XP into straight flush. And then we just want to head up. I think we get more ethereal knowledge for more elemental sprites. They seem to be doing well for us. More XP, more health, more XP. This is legendary. It costs 5. Do we want to head over in the direction of another portal? We will pick this up next, but for now, we're going to head towards a portal, and tomorrow night, we'll get basic attacks have 20% chance to apply a random stats effect on hit. Level up, create 2 elemental sprites. I think we're making like 8 elemental sprites now, and we got another power orb. How many of them have we got? Like 4? Making our orbs deal a lot of damage. Okay. was just making sure there was as many enemies as possible on screen at once there, so we could maximize the amount of XP that we got. Let's do it again. Because every time we do this book ability down here, we get 50% extra XP. It ends up being a lot. It's what's allowing us to level up so frequently. Just spamming out them magic missiles. We don't really need anything else, do we? 18 talent points. Holy crap. Bulk. Enemies receive 10% less knockback, and enemies have 5% increased chance to be elite. Let's get the secret ingredient. We'll get a power orb there. And then lower cooldowns, maximum magic, and we'll go to another talent tree. Oh, we didn't get 12 talent points that time. Go magic up, magic up, magic up. Experience into double attack speed. I think this is the final night, but full house. If you've learnt 4 abilities the first time you cast each ability each night, it's cast an additional time with no cost. Yeah, it's okay. It's not great. Straight flush. That's another 60% bonus ability damage for us if we do take it. And efficacy. 20% more XP from killing enemies with any stats effect on them. Let's go. Yeah, this has to be the last night. We're getting some mad music. Just constantly using magic missiles here. Good job we got all of that max mana. Ooh, and that's a lot of extra XP on the ground. We managed to level up from that. Beautiful. I think our magic missiles are doing an absolute insane amount of damage here. Get that XP. Summon more elementals as we run out of mana. No more mana. Reach the talented combo level. 500 times kills. Can we get to 550? No, we can't. Victory, you're truly talented. Mastery 1, survive. Class progress, wizard. 60 XP. Choose a talent package that will appear in future runs. Burn, baby, burn. Set the world on fire. Outrageous, your abilities can crit strike or cold as ice, apply frostbite more often and enhance its power. I like the idea of burn builds. Let's do that. Encyclopedia, the more abilities the better. Nucleus, gain more orbs and power them up. Or outrageous, your abilities can crit strike. Let's get Nucleus. I kind of like orbs. Level up. New core talent gained. Magic up. Core talents can be chosen on the run setup screen. Increase maximum mana points by 10. or ability power up. Abilities gain 40% bonus damage to enemies. Unlock mastery level 2. Awesome. Right, well, I think that's going to be it for today's episode, guys, but thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked what you see, then don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the usual jazz. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.